Hey, how's it going guys? OneFo here, and today I'm going to be showing you the best script for All-Star Tower Defense. And it has really good auto farms along with a ton of settings for customizing it so you can make it work extremely well. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up this auto farm, how to set up the macro, and a ton of other settings to go along with it. But before you start using this script, after the latest anti-cheat update, you're going to need a working executor. And one of the only executors that's working right now that has no keys on it and is completely free is going to be Vega X. And I'm going to have a link to this in the description. But if you just click on this button right here, you can see these scripts directly loaded up in the script hub. But yeah, over here, coming on over to the KarmaPanda script, which is the one I'm going to be showing in this video, I'm going to be showing you first how to set this up on your executor. And the first thing you actually want to do with this script before you even execute it is come over here to your desktop, type in this search bar over here, Notepad, and then click on Notepad, paste in the script, which is going to be in the description right here, save it, and save it as the name, whatever you want to. I'm going to say ASTD LUA. So make sure you don't mess that up. That's ASTD.lua, or you could make it the name whenever you want to. Click on all files right here. So save. You could also save it as a .txt. It doesn't really matter, but come over here, open up your Vega X folder. And then what you want to do from here is open up the auto exec folder, which is, it stands for auto execute, and then look up ASTD in your search bar down here or whatever else you name the file. Right click it, click open file location, and now just drag and drop this folder right into here. So I'm going to actually reopen the game right here and show you that it's actually not injected right now. So this is what it should look like on Vega X or whatever executor you're using. And then whenever you load into the game and click on inject, boom, just going to wait for a couple seconds and then it should, there you go, boom, it's going to instantly load up the GUI for us. And then here it is. And then come over here to the lobby tab on this script and click on auto join game. But before you do that, you can actually change all these different settings. So I'm going to keep on the delay the same, the mode, I'm going to change it to story. So here's where you have to check exactly what level you're on right now. So for me, I think I'm on level 2. Or wait, no, this is just my level. So I'm going to select story level 6. These are all for different things you want to do. So now I could just leave that, click on auto join game. Boom, and it's going to start joining the game for us here in a couple seconds. And here it goes, it put us into this area here, and now it's just waiting, and we're getting teleported already. So here we go, it's loading in, and it re-executed. And now that you're in your level, the first thing you want to do is come over here to the macro tab and click on, well, I already have a profile here, but for you it's going to say default profile. Click on normal mode, or you can do extreme, whatever you want to do here. Click on record macro, and now the first thing I'm going to do here is place down 1 unit. So if you don't know what a macro is, it's going to record everything that you're doing in the game here. Then when you rejoin the game or use your auto farm, it's going to keep on going through here. And as you can see, there's a ton of settings down here I could change. So money tracking, you have a bunch of options down here. So you could do like which type of stuff you want to record in the macro. So I could record my skipping the wave, which I'm going to do. And then I could also record all these other things down here. And if there's something you don't want to record, you can also turn it off from here. But yeah, coming back over here to the top, as you can see, I have all these different settings now. The first thing I'm going to do is wait for this guy to get killed. Should happen pretty soon here. There we go, and I'm going to place down my All Might, just like that. And then now, as you can see right here, it says target Bronze Might, so that's going to be the first thing that I've done is summon him down. And now if I click on sell on this guy, it's going to say action sell. And then just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to like upgrade this guy once, wait a couple seconds, and then you basically just have to play through the level one single time. And I guess I could speed this up. Let's see if it actually counts that in here. Okay, so it doesn't count the speed up, so you might not want to do that in here. But yeah, anyway, so I could upgrade this guy again here. You can also turn on an auto upgrade for your units as well, which is right here, auto unit buffing. And these settings will save when you re-execute the GUI, so it's going to save for your thing. You also have auto vote extreme mode if you want to do that. Here's your auto next story, which the auto next story is going to be how you progress through the game automatically. So once you have your macro set, you just click on auto next story and it's going to play for you. But as you can see, this guy's just completely destroying all these, so I don't think I'm going to have to put down anything else. But anyways, just for the sake of the video, I'm going to place down some of these guys, place down one of them, and then we could wait a little bit, place down one more. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I'm going to record for this macro here. So now as you can see, we've elapsed 167 seconds. So I'm going to pause this macro here. So turn off the recording. So now as you can see right here, it says okay, and I have 11 steps in my profile. And all I'm going to do now is leave the game and rejoin. So of course, if you were doing this optimally, you would have played through the entire game and then it would automatically finish the whole level for you. But as you can see right here, I'm going to show you it with the up to level 5 that I did. And the first thing I'm going to do, as you can see, it's going to automatically join this for us. I don't know if you saw that because I kind of cut the video, but here it goes. And it's loading us in. And if we turn on the playback macro, it's going to say idle because it's waiting for the game to start here. And then wait for it. So authenticating. And then 3, 2, 1. You should start up the timer here pretty soon. And where is it? Yeah, right here. So it says time 24 seconds. And then here we go. So I could keep my hands completely off the keyboard now. I'm just going to be showing you right here. So as you can see, we have it just placed down that unit for us, which is the first thing we did in our recording. And you could be as far away as you want. So I could be like way over here just spectating it. So we could see it's going to place down the All Might after this guy in the front dies here pretty soon. So the wave's clear now. And it's going to show us that the next step is to target the Bronze Might and place him right over here. So it should place him there any moment now, right when we get enough money. So let's see here in a few seconds. And then boom, here we go. So we're almost there. 3, 2, 1. We have enough money and then it should place him right there. There we go. So as you can see, our next thing is going to be at 91 seconds and it's going to sell this unit right here. And it should automatically skip this wave as well. I don't know when I did that exactly, but here we go. 81 out of 91. So if you remember from earlier in the video, you could rewind it. This is exactly what we did in the recording. Boom, it sells that guy. The next step in 3 seconds is going to be to upgrade this guy right here. So it should upgrade him for us. There we go, upgraded him. And then in about 10 seconds here, it's going to skip the wave. So pretty cool there. You don't actually have to do anything. And if you want to be completely inactive while this is running, you can actually put a Discord webhook up. So then everything that happens in the game is going to get sent to your Discord server and you don't even have to look at it in the game. It's just going to ping you whenever it happens here. You could change the color, change all this stuff. And here's the customization settings I was talking about earlier. You can select your units here and automatically buff only those certain units. You can also cycle units throughout. You could buff specific units, which I think buffing is upgrading. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. You have a unit, if a unit has multiple abilities, you can buff a certain one. So for example, if this guy had 2 abilities here, I could buff only one of them or like 2 of them or something. Here's all the different settings you have for this, like an action delay. So if you're like lagging or something, then you can set a little delay here, which I'm just going to keep at 0.25. But yeah, pretty cool feature here. Here's the miscellaneous tab, which has an anti-AFK, disable 3D rendering. As you could probably guess, disable 3D rendering boosts your FPS a lot. So let's see if I can turn that off there. Yup. You can hide your name here. Boom, boom. You can teleport to World 2 or World 3. And if you're in World 3, it'll teleport you back to 2 or 1. And then here's where you can fully reset all the settings on the GUI to default. So if you ever mess anything up, you could just reset it and restart over again. But as you can see, this is the wave where our macro ended. And if you can remember, we had this guy down, this guy, and then 3 demons. So yeah, pretty cool how it did all that, and we don't even have to touch our keyboard. We take 0 damage, of course, and I think these guys should be able to completely finish off this whole wave. Actually, the whole game all the way up until wave 15. You have all this over here. You have the main tab, which has this stuff already here I think I showed you. But yeah, I think I'm just going to start up a time lapse here, stand up here on this mountain, and show you guys how this works. So I'm just going to let this run for about maybe until this whole game ends, and then I'll see you then. Alright, so as you can see right here, we're almost completely done and I haven't even spent like barely any of my money. I could actually place down some more units if I wanted to finish this off. So again, this is what you'd be doing in the macro recording part. But yeah, looks like they killed him pretty fast. There he is, and we completed the entire level, I think. So that was only about, I don't know how many minutes that is, but 826 seconds. And then if I wanted to, I could have the auto replay on or the auto play next on, which is going to be pretty useful. But yeah, that's all I'm going to show in this video. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you can. And as always, peace.